Amen.
Twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your likes again, that fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen, and stood against them, proud Edward's army, and sent them homeward to think again. Those days are past now, and in the past they must remain, but we can still rise now and be the nation again that stood against them. Proud Edward's army, and sent them homeward to think again, to think again.
Just beautiful, thank you. Charlie Zahn, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to have an invocation by the Reverend Dennis Carter. He's from the Community Presbyterian Church of Merrick. Reverend Carter.
Let us pray. Blessed are you, O Lord our God. We thank you for giving us this wonderful day to hold our festival and games, this beautiful venue, and all of these people who have come to share in the culture and the heritage of that land so far away. We ask you, gracious God, one more thing, and that is that each of us, that our hearts would be filled with the spirit of Scotland, and a smile would be on our faces before we leave this day. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Carter. Now we're going to have the welcome from the Chief of the Clan Macduff, Andy McGuinness.
On behalf of the Clan Macduff, I welcome our honored guest and all of you to the 54th year of our Scottish Festival Highland Games. To the members of Old Westbury Garden, thank you for your continued support for this grand festival. I would like to ask today, are there any Scots out there? Well, everyone today is an honorary Scot, and we welcome all of you to our clan of family and friends. And even though we are Scots, we are first and foremost Americans. But just for today, we would like to share our Scottish heritage with you. There are so many Scottish things for our honorary Scots here to experience today. For example, you have just heard our wonderful pipe bands, and they'll be playing all day. So let's hear it for those pipe bands. Woo! Today, our honor guard is the 42nd Regiment of Foot, who are also our Redcoats. We'd like to hear it for them also. And the Amityville Pipe Band honor it. We have Highland dancers today to thrill you with their beauty and skill. This year, we also have the lovely Irish step dancers. Check your schedule for the times of their performances. Our traditional heavyweight competition of caber toss, putting the stone, and tossing the sheet is already underway. Visit our merchandise and food vendors, and don't forget to try a meat pie or a bridie, or some haggis. I heard the haggis was really good this year. Now that you're a Scot, you will love your haggis. Let us not forget our clan tents and societies. We have the Buchanans, the McLaurens, the Blairs, the Boyles, the Campbells, the Donahue, and more. The St. Andrew Society members are here, and so is Eastern Star. But seriously, check out the Caledonian Society and the other clan tents for some Scottish history. Stop by the Tourist Scotland tent if you're thinking of visiting Scotland. They came all the way from Scotland to talk to you about Scotland. Also find out about Tartan Day, which is our big parade in the city in April. We also have a cultural tent filled with Scottish maps, books, poems, and songs. In the cultural tent, we also have lectures on bagpiping, kilt making, Scottish whiskey tasting, I'm sorry he canceled, and storytelling and more. This year we have two authors who have written books on Scotland. One is a beautiful pictorial on Scotland, and the other is a biography of famous Scots. Please visit their tents in the clan tent area to buy a signed copy of their book. We have a Scottish Festival and Highland Games commemorative coin for sale this year, and it's right next to the information tent if you're interested. Don't forget to see our t-shirt vendor who designed t-shirts specifically for our own event. Stop by our favorite charity, Island Harvest. They come here in droves to volunteer and help us run this festival. So if you can stop by and make a donation, you'll help feed the kids of Long Island. Our fellow veterans are here from the VFW, and they're selling shirts and hats also. Don't forget to stop by our sponsor, Wild Bill Root Beer, for a commemorative mug. This year we lost one of our most esteemed members, Doc Burnham. If you've come to the games in the past, you probably saw him. He was in a wheelchair playing the pipes. Just a wonderful man who loved the bagpipes and loved being in the band. That's why even not being able to walk wasn't going to stop him. Perhaps, Angus McKenzie, one of our clan members, would like to say a few words in Harold's behalf.
I was asked to speak of one of our deceased, clansman Dr. Burnham. To us, he was Doc. He was a piper in Andrew McDickin's band, and he's still there. And he served the clan for our requirements. One night, he spoke with me. I would call it a blether. In Scotland, it would be a blether, a common, just friend-to-friend talk. He told me of his being an orphan and being adopted and loved through the years. I asked him how he became a doctor, and he said, I wanted to pass on what I was given I think that was a wonderful thing for anyone to say. He wanted to pass on. We will all miss the dog. Thank you.
I would like to thank our festival committee for working so hard all year and making this event possible. We love this festival and would like to see it continue for another 54 years. We'd like to reach out to the people who come here year after year and love this festival as much as we do. We are in serious need of our committee members. If you'd like to be a part of the event, please join us. We meet once a month in Hicksville for 2 hours, and of course, as the festival gets closer, we meet more often. So if you have received much from coming to this festival year after year, now's the time to give something back. Check out our website at liscots.org. That's liscots.org. And send me an email. And God bless you guys and have a great day.
Isn't it wonderful to be in these beautiful gardens, the old Westbury Gardens, such wonderful history. We thank the Phipps family, and especially we want to thank President John Norbeck. John, please come up and say hello to the crowd.
Thank you, Drew. Drew is our favorite anchorman. I saw your post this morning on Facebook, encouraging everybody to come, and I look forward to watching whatever video he captures today. But anyway, on behalf of the Westbury Gardens family, the Board of Trustees, its chairman, Mrs. Carol Large, was right over here, the staff and volunteers, it's my honor to officially welcome you to Old Westbury Gardens. For 37 years, since 1977, the Gardens have been the home of this festival. We hope that you will return to visit the Gardens for other special events, including our Dog Day weekend, the Rise of the Jack-o'-lanterns, display at Christmas at Westbury House in December. There are so many people who work behind the scenes to bring this Long Island tradition a reality, and we extend our appreciation for their labors and dedication. I am especially pleased to offer our appreciation to the memory and honorary chairwoman, Marion Hogg, and Mary McDicken, who tirelessly worked for this festival and Highland Games. Thank you so much. I want to thank us all for receiving this great weather. And as I always report, I checked this morning. Big surprise, it was raining and cool in Scotland today. So enjoy. I also want to join in recognizing the memory of Doc Burnham, who was a very close friend of our founder of the Gardens, Peggy Bergner, and collectively they worked to bring this festival to you for many years. So anyway, it's an honor to have you here. Enjoy the Gardens, come back, and great luck, and thank you to the clan for making this a success year after year.
Thank you, John. Well, Ed Mangano, the county executive of Nassau County, sends his regards. And you may have noticed that we don't have with us presently a chief of the games, an honorary chief. There's a reason for that, and Andy McGinnis is going to explain why.
Our two honorary chiefs for today are no longer with us. Mary McDicken and Marion Hogg have passed on, but today we celebrate their lives. Because of their hard work, this festival continues today. You know, they say we all are standing on the shoulders of giant people, because people who were before us who did great things. And look at this festival. Because of Marion and Mary, we're all here today enjoying a good time. So God bless them both. I'd like to introduce Peter Burnside, who will say a few words about Mary McDicken.
I had the privilege of working with Mary McDicken probably over 40 years ago, and she was the sister lodge of Lady Craig Roy, and her and her friend Leslie, they did catering, and they really helped out the clans, providing all the food it cost, and also the Clan Gordon Highlanders too, when they were getting started, doing all the catering to get them going, and also coming to the games here. They ran the tea and coffee booth, and they always had little scones. I don't know if you remember back then, but Mary was just a wonderful lady, worked tirelessly. she took care of the raffle at the information tent for many, many years. Came from Paisley. And as her family misses her, we miss her too, because you don't get workers like that anymore. I'd just like to mention that I'm the chairman of the antique cars up there in the mansion. Around 3:30, we're going to have a little parade coming down the road here to the crossroads of the antique cars, around the back and up this side. So please keep your eyes open for that and stay off the road. God bless you, and have a lovely summer.
I would now like to introduce Jim Hogg, who would like to say a few words about his wife, Marion. Jim and Marion ran these festivals for 13 years. They're unbelievable in the amount of dedication and hard work they put into it. So, Jim.
Thank you. On behalf of myself and Kenny, we would like to thank the Long Island Festival, Highland Game Committee.
I'm gonna go to the ones that don't drown.
Marion would have loved to receive this honor. Marion was a vital part of this game. She was my right hand during my years as chairman of 13 years. We stepped away for a few years and the game was taken over by Dave and Dennis. But unfortunately they had family problems, so Marion and I took it back over. Again, we would like to thank you for this honor, for giving us good weather for today, and both Mary and Marion, we love you and miss you both. Thank you.
Not forgotten. All right. Color guard, pipe band, carry on.
Harry. It's Harry.